Hello everyone, Jude here from Tech Office Software. In our tutorial today, we shall be learning how to freeze row and column in Excel. What this means is the ability to freeze the first column or more columns and the ability to freeze the top row or more rows. To show what I mean, we are using this spreadsheet that you are seeing now as an example. When I scroll up, I lost the ability to see the headings and all the information in it. So putting data in these cells without seeing the headings become difficult or hard to locate the exact place to put your data. Also, when I browse to the right, I lost sight of the titles at the first column or even more columns, making it as well very hard to put data without scrolling back and front. What we will do in this tutorial is to freeze this row and column that contain vital information. The information contained within the cells will continue to remain visible all through. First, we come to the View tab, then we'll come to Freeze pane. We tap on the drop down arrow. We select freeze top row. This will do exactly as we said. So as we scroll up, the top row has frozen. We can now see and know where to put in data in the cells that fall within each heading. We want to put the first row and the first column to freeze. So we come to View again, select Freeze panes, then we select first column. You can as well see that this work perfectly well as it has freeze the first column. But let us scroll up to see if it is working with the first column. As you might have noticed, the top column is not freezed anymore and the information has disappeared again as we scroll up. What happened is that freeze top row and freeze first column alternate between each other. It works between freezing the top row and the first column. That means when one is in place, the other becomes ineffective. When you click on this top here, from here, it has highlighted the entire spreadsheet and will come to Freeze pane and select Freeze pane. We will notice that it has freeze both the top row and the first column. But this has a limitation as it freezes the cells between row A to row J. That is, it freezes only from here to here and column 1 to column 10. Like as you can see, we now have 14 here. So when you scroll, it keeps hiding it. But I want the entire top row and the first column to be visible at all times. For the effective performance of my job, the first thing I will do is to go up and unfreeze the pane. So I'll come up here, we unfreeze the pane. Then I come to the cell that is directly under the row and immediately after the first column. This very particular cell is below the top row and immediately after the first column. I have selected the cell. Then I come up here and select Freeze pane. So let's scroll again. Now you notice that as I scroll, the top row is still in place, and as I scroll to the right, the first column is in place. Now when I scroll up and down, left or right, the top row and the first column is frozen. All the information that I need when working in all the cells are visible to me. Let's say I have more than the top row and the first column to freeze due to the nature of my job. Now if I want to freeze both the top and second row as well as the first and second column, all we have to do is to come to the cell immediately after the row and column we want to freeze. Then we tap on it, we come up to View. From the Freeze pane icon, we select Freeze pane. It has frozen top and second row as well as the first and second column. as we might have noticed, it has frozen these two, and when we browse to the right, these two as well. You can do this with any number of rows and columns you want to freeze at the same time, maybe because of the nature of your job. Let's say we want to freeze the two top rows and only the first column. We click on the cell that is immediately below the two rows, and after the first column, we come up to freeze pane, select freeze pane. It has frozen the two and then the first column. To unfreeze the pane, you simply come up here under freeze pane icon and click on unfreeze pane, and it will immediately unfreeze the panes. I hope this helps and you enjoyed this tutorial. Please, if you did, like this video and consider subscribing to my channel if you have not already done so. Press the bell icon so YouTube will notify you once I drop a new video. See you in the next video.